Right, this is one of our regular walks, but we haven't been here for a few weeks. Fatherford in Oakhampton. This way, guys. So, there is a bit of road noise to start with, but you get away from that fairly quickly. Good girl. This is one of my favourite walks because it's all along a river, which is incredibly low for this time of year. There is so much mossy loveliness along here. Moss and lichen, showing that everything's just so healthy. So we're heading along a path that, if I carried it on, takes us out onto the open Dartmoor and comes out about a mile to 2 miles from Oakhampton Army Camp, depending on which route you take. I used to walk it as a circular. My knees and my health really aren't up to that anymore, but it makes for a really nice sort of 5 to 7 mile circular. There's another option of taking a turn off to the right in a bit, which brings you out this side of the army camp, but means quite a road walk to get back to the vehicle. So there's loads of options here. If you go out where we crossed the bridge and took a right instead, or even a right before the bridge, you head towards Simmons Park in Oakhampton. So it's one of those walks, there's really something for everyone. As you can see, like most of our walks in this part of Devon, there are hills everywhere. This is supposed to be an easy walk for me today, but yeah, you can see still quite a lot of gradients. But it is just wonderful to be out here. We've just got the proper autumn colours through. We had a little bit of a false autumn where it's been so dry, but now we're starting to get the true colours, the acorns, the horse chestnuts. Very little in the way of, sorry, no horse chestnuts. It's the sweet chestnuts. I'm looking to collect some conkers for a friend, and we've had very few of them. Oh no, this stunning, stunning branch has come down. That has been a bit of an icon in many of my photos and videos for years. What a shame. They all have a lifespan. In the summer, this is a wonderful little beachy area for children and dogs to play. I certainly don't expect it to look like that at this time of year. Like I said, we just haven't had the rainfall. I'm actually still having to water some of my newer plants and pots, which for this time of year is just ridiculous. You can see how that branch coming down, that came down a couple of years ago, has added character. And this is what happens. Things out here change, move, all reshapes. It's always amazing. It is one of those tracks to just watch your footing on. One of the reasons I don't do the longer walk now is it's a very steep climb up rocks to get to the top. It's not long, but I do find the footing quite tricky now. This should be pools, if not by this time of year a stream of water on my right. It's only coming out to walks like this that I know so well, but haven't done for a little while, you realise just how little rainfall we've had this year. And I'm not much of a believer in man-made global warming. Yes, we'll have some effect, but not in the great scheme of things. The planet works on a 1,000-year cycle. We've been recording for about 100. We're going to see changes. It's a great time of year for finding fungi, and we're particularly known in this area for fly agarics. So the ones that look like your sort of TV fungi with the red top with white dots on. I haven't actually seen any here though. I tend to see them going out from Fingerwoods and that area. Look at that happy tree. Just awesome, isn't it? Is this dog on lead or it's off? Ah, yeah. Merlin's trying to figure out whether he's found a playmate or someone who just wants to say a quick hi and carry on with their walk. Hey little one, you're very sweet. My dogs are very good at reading others. I start them out on a long line. Oh, hello. Although having said that, this one does want to join us. I was just saying, when my dogs are young, I teach them on a long line to start with and then just with a wait. But when you see dogs ahead, you always stop and check in with me as to whether I'm going to let you go up and say hi to them or not. And that's predominantly determined by if the dog's on lead or at heel, or its body language. And then as your dogs get older, they learn to read that body language for themselves. But it is something that needs to be taught, because we're not in a natural sort of pack scenario with other relatives stepping in and saying, hey, that's not polite. So mine are pretty good, but that little one was a real sweetie. Didn't want to play, but did want to join us. Now you'll see Oatie's got a little bit of a worried face on today. She's enjoying her walk, but the acorns are falling. And she's always been sensitive in the woods. She doesn't like it when it rains, and acorns falling aren't something she enjoys either, really. You can hear that amazing bird song, even at this time of day. Good boy. As always, I love the variety out here. The fact that on a day like today, when I'm not feeling very well, I can come out for an amble, really not do a lot myself. The dogs can have a good amount of exercise, and that means I can go home and go back to bed. Right, I'm going to sit and relax here for a bit, and then this will be our turning round point. This is a very handy sitting log. Okay, time to stop wandering back. I've done a bit of training with them. I'll put a couple of clips at the end of the video. That makes up for the fact that we're only having one walk today, and it's not a massively long one. It's time for us to wander back. Right, I've had to switch to the phone because the GoPro's given up, but look what I found. I'm not fly agaric. Isn't it lovely? Oh, it really is just stunning, as always down here. They've still got far too much energy. I'm going to stop filming there as we're very nearly back to the car. Really hope you enjoyed your walk with us today. So take care everyone. We'll see you all soon. Flat. Merlin flat. Flat. Good. Good flat. Good flat. Good. Okay, well done. Good job, guys. And flat. Okay, well done.